Hello, my name is Keona, and welcome to the 10-player strategy guide for the Omnotron Defense System encounter in Blackwing Descent. In this video, we had 2 tanks, 3 healers, 2 melee, and 3 ranged as our raid composition. Omnotron Defense System is an encounter with 4 bosses sharing a 32 million health pool. You only deal with 2 bosses at one time, but they each have their own unique abilities. I'll be covering these abilities in the order we had the bosses, but be advised that the order they activate is completely random. However, they will keep this order throughout the encounter until you wipe or kill them. Each boss has 2 abilities and their own shield you must watch out for and try not to damage due to their own mechanic. I'll go into more detail as I explain each boss. As you engage the encounter, only one construct will be up. In this case, we had Magmatron. Magmatron's 2 abilities are Incineration Security Measure and Acquiring Target. During Incineration Security Measure, he will shoot flame jets all over the room. Prior to the nerf, it was very important to try and avoid these jets at all costs. Since the damage has been reduced though, this is now simply raid healed through. Acquiring Target will target one random raid member and shoot a massive flame jet their way. The raid member should move out of the raid and ensure nobody is in the front of or behind them while they take the blast. Extra raid members caught in this jet is just a waste of healer's mana at that point. While you are actively DPSing this boss, a colored stream will be leading to the next construct to become active. Red for Magmatron, blue for Electron, purple for Arcanotron, and green for Toxitron. At this point in the encounter, your second tank should be over there waiting for the construct to become active. When the most recent construct active reaches energy, the next one will become active and Mr. 50 Energy will place a shield on himself. Magmatron's shield is called Barrier. It will absorb 300,000 damage before it bursts and causes 75,000 damage to the entire raid. It is very important to switch your DPS to the new active construct and for the tank to avoid bursting this bubble. Our second construct to become active was Electron, with his 2 abilities being Lightning Conductor and Electrical Discharge. His shield ability is Unstable Shield. Lightning Conductor puts a debuff on one target that hits all nearby raid members for big damage. If you get this debuff as a healer or DPS, step away from the group. If a tank gets the debuff, be sure to call it out so DPS and healers know to move away. Electrical Discharge is a mean chain lightning. Be sure to stay spread out as much as possible to avoid increased raid damage. Unstable Shield is a shield that when struck causes massive AoE damage. At this point, I recommend for the tank to even stop auto-attacking Electron and just hold threat while all DPS moves to the newly active construct. Third to become active for us was Arcanotron, the healer's friend. His abilities are Power Generator and Arcane Annihilator, and his shield is Power Conversion. Power Generator is actually a pool he places on the ground that will increase his damage if he stands in it, as well as any of your raid members' damage. It is important to move him out of it, and unless Electron is up, have your DPS stand in it. Be sure to position him just outside so your melee can get a boost as well. We have found that if Electron is up at the same time a pool is out, it is only worth having your healers group up in the pool. The pool will regenerate any caster's mana, so enjoy it. Arcane Annihilator can be buffed by Power Generator, so I repeat, move Arcanotron out of the pool. This is a short cast time, high damage, single target, interruptible spell. So yes, keep on interrupting as many as you can. Give the healers a break. Power Conversion, Arcanotron's shield, causes the boss to gain a stacking damage buff whenever he is struck. If you don't have a mage to spell still, just stop on him altogether, even the tank. However, if you have a mage, have him or her spell steal the buff after a few stacks and go to town on the newly active construct. Last but not least, Toxitron. He casts Poison Cloud, Poison Protocol, and Poison Soak Shell. Poison Cloud is cast on any random raid member. It'll spawn a cloud, of course, which will cause a debuff to those standing in it, increasing damage taken by 50%. This works for the constructs as well. If you get a chance to move your construct in it, take advantage. Poison Protocol will summon 3 slime adds known as Poison Bombs that will pursue 3 random raid members until death or they collide, placing a slime pool on the ground while causing massive damage to their target and the players near them. These raid members should kite their slime while DPS burns them down quickly. They won't leave a slime if they die that way. Either tank can be targeted for Poison Protocol, so be prepared to kite your boss and slime. Luckily, the slimes move very slowly. His shield is Poison Soak Shell. When striking the shield, you will receive a stacking dodge, which is also a bonus 10,000 damage per stack buff. If you love your healers, don't try to be a hero and see if you can stack it high enough to one-shot him. It'll eventually one-shot you instead. As you can see, the Omnotron Defense System can be a bit overwhelming at first, but simple as soon as you get the hang of their abilities. So, thank you for watching my 10-man strategy guide to Omnotron Defense System in Blackwing Descent. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at KeonaBT and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Catch y'all later!